Hello subscribers and new viewers, my name is Enid. I'm itching for stitching. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm recording my 24th Flosstube video. I have a finish and the project I'm stitching on. I'm stitching monogamously right now, which works for me. But I'm also doing some crocheting, but I'm keeping that to my other channel so I think some people don't want to see that kind of stuff. But anyways, here's my finish. So I finished Beach Hut from The World in Stitches. And this was very challenging. Probably doesn't look like it, but it just about killed my stitchy bug. There's so many color changes there. It's beautiful though. And oh, the sea of white. I just had to buckle down and do it. So the last part of this I stitched was the sand, and that took me a day. It was a few days ago when I finished it, so I have all of the series finished. So I think that one's my favorite, although I love this one. I like them all. But I had gotten these matching frames from Walmart for like $5 a pop. So let me see. I can't tell. I think they're 5x7, but I can't tell from the back of this. But I thought they were nice because it has this kind of decorative effect, and because I wanted to stitch all three of these, I wanted them to have matching frames. So the designer of those, The World in Stitches, she has a picture of hers finished, and I think they're in white frames, which looks really nice, but I went this way for whatever reason. So I'm pretty proud of myself for sticking to this and getting it done. And I originally had a goal of September 21st for finishing this, which was the autumn equinox, but I didn't make that. And then I set a new goal for finishing before the end of September, and I completely nailed that. So that's an achievement for me. Anyway, my monogamous stitching is Coloris Bit Kit by Avlia Folk Embroidery, and I think I started this a couple years ago. So I don't mind having a few whips because I can pull them out and work on them. I don't actually like starting cross stitch pat. Like, I don't like to have a new start. At least some of the time I don't like it. I think I prefer when I've already started it and then I can just work on it and not worry about the margins and bobbinating or putting them on floss drops and getting into markup or the books app or whatever. All that stuff, like, it's already taken care of, so I can just work on it and not fool around. So I think that works better for me. Obviously eventually I'm gonna have to start something, but that's all right. But you know, I have plenty of whips to keep me going for quite a while. But some of them I'm not too keen on. I'll probably just leave them alone unless it's something I really have no interest in, like my taste changed. But anyway, yeah, so I was craving some simple, either monochromatic or, you know, 2 or 3 colors at the most stitching, so that's why I pulled this out. And I love this one. I always have. The colors just call me, like this soft green and the blue. I think it's gorgeous, and it's fun. At first I was struggling, but now I've memorized what to do. It makes it a lot easier, and I've got the PDF to work in markup R-XP. I spent some time yesterday tweaking it so that it would work, putting in the thread numbers and marking off what I've already stitched. So I'm almost 20% done. which is nice. So I'm not putting pressure on myself to finish this quickly. I'm just going to put stitches in it when I have a few moments, and just because it feels satisfying to finish something. Feels great. So I realized that I'm a completionist. I enjoy the process of cross stitching clearly, or I wouldn't do it, but I get such an intense feeling of satisfaction and like I don't know, I don't have the vocabulary to explain how good that feels. That I worked on this and thinking about all the work I put into it and the time and where I stitched on it, where will I put it, how will I FFO it, and it just feels good, and that's what works for me. So I know some people are just enjoying the process of needlework. Totally get that, but I actually like having finishes. So I am reaching a point where I have a lot of finishes though, but I don't have giant sampler finishes, which is what I always thought I would have. So that's something I need to rectify. I need to get some really boss level samplers stitched up because it would be cool. So I have done a medium sized one and a small one, but yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna just buckle down and finish the long dog sampler. That is something that is on my to-do list in my head, because that is a designer I love and I have tons of patterns from. I've never finished one. That's ridiculous. And you know, I'm not sure what else off the top of my head. I've been thinking a lot about my cross stitching and my journey and all that. So anyway, it's also the time of year where yarn starts to creep in, because I like to crochet as well and knit sometimes. But today I feel like I'm cross stitching, so because it's gonna be like 80 degrees. So anyway, yeah, it's gonna be in the 70s or the low 80s for probably a week or more. So I'm just gonna enjoy it. And anyway, thank you for watching. And if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. I lost a few subscribers, and yeah, it doesn't feel good. So anyway, remember to keep stitching because you count. Bye for now.